With that, let's go into the next one as well. The forest ruins, perhaps elven, look fairly fresh, likely abandoned due to the presence of the darkness rather than age. The elves were evacuated, but you may still find some usable resources. Sure. We don't need a wooden spear. And can we move any further? No. Okay, fine. We'll camp here then. I wouldn't mind grabbing some more herbs, if I'm honest. And also, let's not use Dark Aavak there. The reason for that being... Oh, actually, we're about to go into a fight, so let's get Dark Aavak to buff his spiritual presence a bit. And, 77. Is there anything I can help with? Ah, sure, we'll pop it in there. We may be able to get through a good many of these in one go, which would be nice. The main one is to get rid of the Villi for the Spirit Talkers. Aavak, you're 1,100 overweight and counting. The boat everyone is carrying full of loot is gonna crush everyone. Shh, it's fine. But yeah, we do kind of need to trade, to be perfectly honest. Right, break camp. Let's march on up. Oh, hello. You approach the area where the rogue forest guardians are said to dwell. You see a dark enclosed grove, and you sense many eyes watching you. Offer your own spirit energy to appease this old creature and have it leave the goblins alone. Take spirit damage, or come back later. Oh, we could just straight up attack it. Let's go with this because it might ingratiate us with the forest demons. Took a bit of spirit damage. You gave your spirit to the forest guardians and they move away. The goblins are grateful for your sacrifice and help. There we are. Yeah, forest demons plus, and wow, a lot with the spirit talkers. That was very nice. That was well worth the spirit damage, if I'm honest. Especially considering I can just do this. And bring everyone back up to full health. Wow, Dark Aavak has got a lot of ability here. Dear Lord. That is much bonkers. You don't even bother there. Go for the meat instead. Gobbos gave gubbins. Indeed they did. Yes. Right. We will wipe these out. Let's have a look. We've got no levels up, but that's fine. Let's go and do this in this direction. Demon circle down there. Let's do magical mysticism. Auto-resolve. Perfect outcome. Perfect. 3 experience. Oh, really? That's a mite annoying. Alright. But on that note, I could pop down another blessing since they only last for a tiny amount of time and it's really vexing that they do. Let's have a look. We've still got 12 coal. Sure, let's go ahead and convert all of these logs. As much as we can, anyway. And maybe a bit of... Yeah, let's go for some more... Well, actually, let's go for Golabki. Make us a decent amount of it, if you could, please. I don't need to gather more stuff now. I just need to convert the stuff that I've got. Wherever possible. Right. Strength of the Swarm. Leafypoo and Nine are gonna be an amazing synergy. Investigate. Let's take this out. Once again, not willing to accept... Oh, I did accept it. Because I'm a dumb. Okay. Let's siphon the energy. There we are. We got another big blessing. Wooden scroll. Not very good. Amber robes. Not awful, but also not amazing either. I'm actually starting to think maybe it would be better to go back right now rather than further out. Yeah, kind of am. Let's get... Oh, actually, while I'm here... For a few turns I could do this. Let's get rid of stuff that I don't want. Which I've got stupid amounts of. It will still take both... Well, actually no, the two of you together can do this in one turn. That'll do. This way, we've got a decent amount going on here. Actually, move you. You can help out. There we are. And then we'll continue cooking materials. This way, we will start to drastically reduce the weight, hopefully. We're 7,523 right now. Yeah, that dropped the weight by 300, which is very nice. Could probably do the same again, but let's not. I can't... Well, actually, I could reach the demon circle. But how about we do that on the next turn, having given ourselves a buff? Another one. My lord. Okay, this group has got a lot of stuff to do, it seems. This group has an awful lot of stuff to do. Mushrooms and meat. Mushroom goulash. Let's have at it. And then... get the last of this done as well if we can. Bless us with strength. No. I mean, I could do that, actually. We could use a physical blessing, to be fair. It's not a bad suggestion. Why, hello. Are you coming to say hi? You are. I think we just fought off a bunch of werewolves. And now we've got research material for an alpha wolf. Nice. It wasn't werewolves. Okay, it's summertime. So we're going to get some very different effects now. Oh my lord, we made a lot of goulash. Alright, let's get down there. Attack them spiritually. Auto-resolve. Perfect. Got a lot of good material from that too. Okay. It is now absolutely time for us to head on back. I'm going to have Dark Aavak and Malakin work on that. I have a couple of people working in there. Continue cooking materials, try and reduce their mass. Got one more of these that we can do. And we're almost out of coal now. Looking at that. Let's go ahead and use Shadow Bones. There we are. We're going to have to start gathering up some coal. There's some coal over here, but we'll see about that. There we go. Lots of research, and that gave us our research point. Okay, time for us to find out. Moment of truth. It does, in fact, appear that we can, chat. We can research it even without having the composite materials we need to make it. Now, the question here is... Well, let's go ahead and grab this first. The question is going to be, when we're making that resource, do I need both composite materials to be able to create it? Now, the logic dictates that yes, you would. Yeah, you do. Alright, well, that means we're going to have to be making this and that to make these. And you'll only get one of them at a time. Still, it's going to be amazing to get. I'm really glad to have some really high tier items now. Right. Let's break camp. And try and move ourselves back over to the Spirit Talkers. While we're over here, can I make... We've got a lot of spike leather. We could actually make some really nice gear. Just out and about, we could make some nice gear now. I've got 10. I can almost get up to that. So close. Is there anything I can do to make that happen? I don't think there is, unfortunately. Well, I could make one amazing piece of gear. Something truly extravagant. Because there's no point in just making that. In fact, that's almost the same. Yeah, let's go ahead and make an elemental one. The alternative is just to have a quick look at javelins. Because that would technically class as this item there as well. Let's see what that would give us. Life leech additive. That's not really what we care for. I think that's from the metal ethans. We pop that down there. It's going to be the same life leech additive. Oh no, okay, so it's possibly the leather essence then? Yeah, what we want is shield and bone. Or something like that. Would give us life leech and shield leech. Not very good versions of it because it's really not high enough, but still it's in the right sort of vein for us. This would be the better one to go for. There you go. And probably that. Well, no, actually that doesn't give us as much. 2.4 there. Well, no, it does. It does. Sorry. I was misreading that. But yeah, I mean, that would be quite nice in and of itself. Some spike leather, pristine matter, spiky javelins. It's almost worth it just for the name, really, at that point. Spiky javelins. I mean, come on now. That's amazing. But let's go ahead and try and make one of these. Right there. Ooh, actually, no, we shouldn't be doing that. We should not be making these miles away from our crafting source, which has the best craft that we have and also massive crafting bonuses. So as much as it's tempting, we're not going to. I would very much like to, but we can't afford that. Let's instead do higher education. That's the wrong type though. Let's grab this one. And continue to build this up. Oh, we're just shy now. That's a shame. Let's not worry about it then. Let's instead just continue on with oodles of research. Dragon bone is worth collecting. But then just cook up whatever materials we can afford to. And also this one, just continue to try and break them down where we can. Aren't peelers supposed to be safety javelins according to the thrower? What? Okay, but what about not spiky javelins, like safety javelins? They're round for your enemy safety. Ah, beautiful. A little bit of extra coal over at the main village. There we go, we can upgrade Ghost Touch. Very much worth our while. That is going to be more gold's bread and butter in terms of combat abilities. We are almost there. It will actually be worth it for us to research the basic components just so that I can use my coal when I've got it, which I don't have right now. But use my coal to create high efficiency conversions. Let's go for sure some green soup and some jam. While that's going on, let's do a little tiny bit of extra harvesting as well, since we're going to be using up the berries, and they're actually useful for a couple of things, namely the ritual to restore our faith. Right, there we are, a bunch of new food, which is much more weight efficient, by the way. Hello, Spirit Talkers.
Yes, but why do you come?
Could trade. I'm kind of tempted to trade, actually. Let's see what they've got. The trader's stall stands open. Right. What could we trade for that we want more than what we've got? Have they got any? They've not got anything particularly useful there. Really hoping that they would. Well, let's get all of the extremely low value items out of the way. Get rid of you. Get these. Get rid of all of the iron that we've just got hanging around. Most of our like sandstone and the like needs to go realistically. We have no particular reason for it. Same with that, because that's the majority of our weight right there. Granite we'll keep because we can actually use it to break down into, or rather to cook up better items. What will we take in trade? All of their enchanted leather, all of their bone. I mean, yeah, all of their herbs, sure. It's useful for me. Grab these, since it'll stack with what we've already got. Grab those as well, for much the same reason. Fur leather we don't want to grab. I would like their darkwood, though. Possibly their elven wood as well. Because we might start just burning that up. That's me. Let's have a look at the materials that these things are made of, just in case something's made of something really good. It's not. Okay, I guess all of that too. And now we just shared some of it. What? Oh, sorry, they're worth 60. My lord. That was the wrong way around. That was still the wrong way around. There we go. And confirm. Right, that will have converted a bunch of random gubbins, We are much closer to the correct weight now.
We will
Now let's go in and see if
yes,
they
but
have
why
anything
do you
they
come?
want help with. They having any trouble? Normally deal with spirit stuff our own way, but truth be told, we've had real trouble at the graveyard, and we don't have the shamans to send their way soon enough. You go deal with it, we be friends for sure. Right, yeah. Now, where is that one? The arena, gosh, smite. Oh, straight down. Okay, that's not too bad. We can possibly then go and have a little chat-at with the Shadowkin as well. Hello. That'll be you. Demon, wolf, and 2 alpha wolves. There's more Shadowbone. We do need to find somewhere where I can do a spot of crafting. Because we've got all of these materials and we're just not using them, which is a bit silly. Hey, Lone Clint. How you doing, mate? Wonderful to see you back in chat. Right, let's see about you. Well, I mean, Crafty Old Goat has got both in spades. I don't think luck is really going to help anymore. That's my problem. In fact, so much so, I'm just going to go for weakness. But I think luck is only useful for dealing with like children growing up. Okay, you find a small graveyard where the goblins warned of spirit trouble. Magic user or magic, some dark magic may be at work here. Goblin shaman, enter the grey world and face the wraiths there so you can release them from this suffering. Goblin or spirit. Wraiths are but lost souls, attached to an emotion, place or a person. Seek whatever might be keeping them bound here. Nature or light, through nature and light. Cleanse this place of the foul force that violates the laws of your gods. We're going to be Goblin Shaman here, I think. Your spirit proves strong enough to guide the angry souls towards balance and eventual peace. The goblins appreciate your professional intervention and leave a payment. Leather robes, not terribly bad. I will get rid of them. We don't have a need for it right now, but we've got a big old blessing. Wow, 7 is that is a big bonus there. Not gonna lie. Very impressed. Let's cross the water so on the next turn we can deal with everything all in one go. But while we're doing that, we are going to need a ritual to give us a wee bit of a bonus. I'll have some more dragon, but well, yeah, you should be here. There you go. And then you can help out down there, and we'll do a little bit more cooking of food. 9 and 3. Oh, sorry, 5 and 3 rather. And oh, let's get those going. I don't think luck matters for items gained from events and enemies. I really don't know. Oh, it's used for gambling and some scattered events. Okay, thank you very much for that. I've had life to deal with and been subsisting on YouTube Dark Aavaks on the Rimworld. Oh, wow. Oh, I hope you've been enjoying, mate. Another leashy over there. Worrying. But we've got our blessing now, so let's go and deal with the demon circle. It's a level 9 demon circle, though. Magic user attack them spiritually. Ooh, we got Striga Masters. Resolve manually. But this is a big fight. Oh yes, this is a very... Oh no, okay, this is a really small fight. That's kind of interesting, if I must be honest. We do 144 damage. No, make that 151 damage, but because of that blessing. So, yeah. This might not be too difficult. Let's pop you there so that you draw the attack straight forward, because your attack will splash. What I don't want is for you to place another character like that there, if at all possible to avoid. I'm actually going to have you come into play. Right, you've got another splash, so you will attack down and hit both. So I do need you to bring in a ghost. As now that splash is not going to get to Dark Aavak. Actually, I'm going to have Dark Aavak come into play again. We'll draw down their power even more. And at this point, well, I didn't really need to do that, I guess, but 158, it will kill everything in one go. There we go. And then the 3 of them will do damage to the remaining cards. But it's interesting they've only played one of the Striga Masters, so that one probably had the best attack. And if you're wondering why that didn't splash, it's because that wasn't their main attack, that was simply a counter attack. And that doesn't usually use their weapon skill. Right, they're playing in a werewolf. Decent chunk of damage there, but it's not going to do too much against the units that we've got. See what else they play. Same one. I'm going to pass this turn again. And pass this turn again. I want to see what they play. There we go. So we've got a Angry Bat in this, Strength of the Swarm. Interesting that that one didn't get played first, because if it had been played first, it would have been getting buffs the entire time. So that was a bit of a misplay on their part. We only need that here so that we can gather a little bit of extra oomph from it. We are going to play you twice, because Dark Aavak is going to kill all of the cards here, so I want the 3 of you available to do more damage over there. Right. And shift. Do we have anyone who's... Actually, yes, I could place you here. And you'll also be able to help out over there. Right. Splat. They still have 5 cards remaining, which is wild. Which is why I wanted the actual DPS down here. So that we could cut those numbers down a bit. Still going to have one more round, which is annoying. But oh well. At this point, Dark Aavak is somewhat strong. 166 damage to every enemy on the field, all at once. There we go. I really should get Apocalypticon in play, but their weapon can't damage anything in these kinds of combat, so... And interestingly, again, they're playing the same card. They just don't want to play that other card. It's kind of vexing, if I'm honest. But... Oh, there we go. So at this point, oh, I can see why they weren't playing that card, my lord. There's almost no point in me attacking normally here, but we may as well. It's kind of an East European Slavic mythology tribal sim, sort of, in a way. Basically, it's the world has suffered a calamity. Following the calamity of the first game, which the world suffered, now it's got a second calamity. And you're trying to restore order and power up your gods again to try and put things right. It is heavily, heavily based on Slavic and sort of Middle European mythology, yeah. So is this a tribal game or a city build game? As for if I have been enjoying the content, I always love the content. Oh, that's lovely to say. We've got a town, but this is one of our, or rather our only expedition currently out hunting. Loyal steed made of ghost bones. Or rather enchanted bones. Enchanted bones and honey. It's a very high level horse, my lord. An armored relic. Brotherhood of Blood. What? Inspire. Okay. Decrease delay of wounded ally and boosts their combat attributes. Physical and spiritual shielding. It's not actually a bad weapon. True damage and shield leech. That's actually really not a bad weapon. Oh my lord. All of these things are good. True damage and life leech. That was a good place to raid. We even got 12 combat leather. 11 pure stone. Wow. That was well worth the effort. My lord. Also, my god. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. We could go and see the Shattering, and we probably will before we head up north again. Right now, we're basically just powering up our tribe a bit. It's a bit of both, really, in terms of is the whole thing with Dark Aavak luck or skill. We were stupidly lucky right at the beginning, and it primed the whole run. It's how you use the ability that dictates whether it's going to carry you a run or not. Although I'm going to be honest, we're starting to reach the point now where I'm not sure that it can carry us by itself. But it was beyond luck that got us here to start with. We were insanely lucky. Let's get another blessing here, because if we don't, we might actually be in a bit of a pickle. And I don't believe we've got any more. I don't think we've got any more coal, so we're just going to make some veggie bakes there. Let's get you on there. And let's put this. Oh, I'd need both, actually. Let's see. There we go. I wanted to be able to use the meat as the secondary, because it would tie in exactly. Do it that way instead. Alright. Pass the trip. Oh, they're on the move. And are we gonna... Oh. No, they didn't fight us. They may have just run out of movement points. Which I'm glad about, because it means our buff is now going to be active. Alright. Because otherwise it would not have been. Defend yourself by strength of your spirit. A demon is approaching you aggressively. Perfect outcome. And let's go and say hi to the Shadowkin. You realize the shadows are following you. Try to talk your way out of this. Facing against a couple of demons, but I should imagine we'll be able to do it. The shadows move away. Is that it? A tiny amount of Shadowkin loyalty. Tiny. Almost infinitesimal amounts of Shadowkin loyalty. Good enough, though. Let's gather some more fruit. Let's not have you doing that, though. And instead, let's pop you down here. Get some more research on the go. Because of our god and quite a few of the random gubbins that we've got around the place, we're actually managing to get experience points very quickly. See, no, I think we're going to continue down this route and get the next level of craftsman. Try to talk our way out of it. Auto-resolve. There we are. A little bit of Shadowkin loyalty. And let's check out these items. Oh, is that above us? Ah, oh, come on. Scallywags. Well, my buff is about to run out for spiritual, so let's get that on the go again. And we'll just top up with more berries. What's everyone at Dragon's Rest doing? Just gathering for the most part. They can't cook items into new things. Got another horse. What's this one made of? It's a regular horse, made of flesh and bone. But 9 just leveled up, and can now get the 3rd tier of Strength of the Swarm, or Bite. I mean... I'm not actually even sure that that's necessarily getting better. Oh yeah, it is getting very slightly better with each one. But yeah, they're basically just chilling out. Making stupid amounts of stuff. They are really, really genuinely making stupid amounts of stuff. Look at the numbers that we've got. That being said, we're actually running out down there. So time for us to refocus our efforts, I would say. 9, you need to move down there. And in fact, so do you. Let's get all of that gathered as quickly as we can. Let's start bringing in some more malachite. And I think that should be okay. Yeah. We've got a bunch of them running rituals as well. We're generating one... Oh, we haven't got enough obsidian. Balls. Okay. Yeah, we'll be pulling in some more obsidian, but they're generating this ritual every now and then, which gives us a little bit more EXP. Yeah. Oh, can we upgrade the iron without coal? Huh. Oh, you're right. Yeah. It only needs to be... you only need coal when you're upgrading things to the higher tiers. Right. Good call. Oh, no, you do still need coal for anything. Oh. I think it's that you can move things laterally. So, for example, I can go from... let's see. I can go from topaz to... not topaz, sorry. Amber to malachite. I can go from regular wood to this. Yes, that's what it is. I can go to gold from iron. Very good point there, though. So how about we do a little bit of that over here, then? Right. So let's make the frankly redonkulous amounts of iron into gold. Alternatively, we could change our amber into malachite, which would be nice. Let's confirm that. Let's... What can we actually gather here? Let's have a look. So I can gather quartz. I can gather iron. I can gather fur leather. I can gather regular wood. I can also gather the malachite realistically, but... But some things are worth us basically always having here. I don't have silver, so I can't make that, sadly. Let's pop you in there. And let's pop you in there. Sure. We'll just convert these things as quickly as you can so they're just not sat around doing nothing. And let's break camp. Find out what we got. Call upon your connection to the dark and command this forest to stop. Okay, resolve manually then. Okay, now this is not going to be as straightforward of a fight as it usually is for us. Let's see. Where is our reliable argument? That's not really going to pan out for us here. But it's good to finally see some things going down. If we can finally get Apocalypticon doing something. It's been a while, Apocalypticon, I'm not going to lie. Let's have you headbutting them into submission. I think that is always a good idea. And then... let's have Dark Aavak up front. With his ability to draw power in. Let's get... Sure. Pop you at the back there. And I think... well, I mean, we could go for the stuns. I could go for... random blast, actually. But you do basically no damage if I do that. So let's go for the stuns instead. Yes, massive headbutt damage is going to be applied. Liberally. They're being smart in that they're not positioning all of their units in one place. Which frustrates me. Come on, place someone down there. Oh, you scoundrel. Rude. Could summon a ghost. I could slow some peeps down, like you, for example. Which is something I would like to actually cancel that. Can I still use the switch? Oh, I can. I didn't realize that. That's a bit of an annoyance, but alright. Well, let's just slow you down. That way, these two will ideally do a little bit of damage. Or rather, these two, I suppose. That will stun you, which will lower the speed on both enemies there. Took a big old chunk of damage there, unfortunately. That's fine. Now, you're going to most likely take them out completely, which avoids any damage to you. And it really doesn't matter too much which side we go for here. Their true damages are the real pain in the backside, unfortunately, because it just goes straight through the... it does both the shield and health. But there we go. We lost a bit of sanity. The shadows will come again. Go now. We cannot hold them back. Ask if we can help. Finish and leave. Up to 42. And we've also got some research material on the Villi, which is nice. That is a very... very high damage wand. So much so, I'm actually going to hold on to that one. Now, let's have a quick look at our sanity here. I don't think we're in danger of anyone leaving. So let's just jump into the next fight. Gather loot and leave. Not too bad. We were rewarded, but definitely want to camp at this point. Let's get that research. Don't need you working on it. Let's get you instead over there, along with you. And bump our morale, I guess. I don't really think we need it, though. No, I really don't think we need it. Let's cook some more items. We've got, frankly, stupid amounts of berries that we can use to make a lot of jam.